Hey everybody. So this is going to be one of three versions of a almost like a holster belt or a hip belt. And I say holster because it's going to have these areas here off the side, off the left and right sides where there will be this strap that's going to be able to go with it, where different gun holsters or hip bag holsters, pirate flintlock holsters type thing are going to be able to go for this belt. It's designed with in mind, these little straps that you can put D-rings on. So in case you don't want, holsters, you can put something else on this one. Okay, this specific one we're looking at here is going to have a corset back. See, this is where the laces are going to go, and it's going to have two 1-inch buckles on the front. Okay, and that's where it's going to go. So these are cut up into pieces. There's no gluing necessary or taping together, so that's so you don't have to worry about that on this pattern. But I'm going to be cutting out the main body pieces in a brown, and then the accent or the pieces that are going to take a lot of the stress, I'm going to make black. So it's going to be brown and black leather. I recommend something fairly stiff, but not too stiff. But you really don't want something that's just floppy. It's not gonna wear well. It's not gonna fit well when you start putting holsters and stuff in it, having it sit on your hips. Okay, I'll get some measurements on this for you here in a little bit once I start putting it together. All right, I'll show you the other two versions a little bit later as well. Okay, so here's a quick update to show you some of these pieces I got cut out and just kind of arranged in place. So you can see this one. This is where the belt buckles are going to thread through and then attach here. And here's where the leg piece, where it's going to drop down, comes here. Here's the lacing for the back, and I just have these held in place. Hold on, there's a plane going by. Okay, sorry about that. This is where the lacing is going to go for the back. And like I said, I just have these kind of held in place for now. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch all these together. I'm probably going to use a darker threading to contrast with the brown, and then a brown threading to contrast with the black here. I think that might look nice. And I also need to get some grommets in here. These are 1/4-inch holes, so I'll be using the 1/4-inch grommets. And the hardware I'll be using is the antique brass, like I usually use. Or antique bronze, whatever they call it. Okay, so I'm gonna get these done. I also need to have the straps here, the buckle straps to cut out, and the leg harness piece. And then I'll be right back. All right, see you in a second. Okay, so here's a quick update on the first version of this belt that has the laces in the back. So I wanted to show you the how it's come together. So I sewed the three panels together, and then I actually used some black tokonole on the edges of the black pieces here to burnish those. I think it came out nice. And then I used a contrasting thread. I still need to put the grommets in, so that'll be here in just a minute, but I wanted to show you the progress of this. So here's the part where that's gonna help you attach the holster. It's buckled down. This is a snap here that you can use to quickly take off this buckle to swap it out for something else. And then there's the holes for the buckle, so it's adjustable up and down on your leg. The waist buckles here, I want to show you that what's interesting about these as far as adjustability. So there's the regular buckles, 1-inch buckles here, the black with the slot for the 1-inch strap. And then here I have the Chicago screws. And why I have these here as Chicago screws instead of rivets is so that you can adjust the width accordingly. So, for example, if depending on your waist size and where you want the holster, the gun or bag or wand or whatever it is you're putting it on the side, you want it how you want it to lay on your leg. You more towards the front, more towards the back or the center. You're going to need to adjust here and here so that this side panel can move forward or back as necessary. And so these right here, you can take these out, and this whole strap, both of them actually, will just move forward or backward as needed. And there's an extra hole right there. So I can actually move, these are in 1 inch spacing. So 1 inch increments. You can adjust these straps, smaller or larger to sit how you want it to sit on your waist. Okay. So I have that's that. The other versions I have going on are going to be very similar to this and this, but the back on the back side is what's going to be different with some double bar buckles or single straps. And I'll show you those. So what I have left is to get the other side. I just have it held in place here. I need to get the other side done. I have this ready. I have the buckle. This goes here with a little snap in place. Super easy to make, but yeah, I'm gonna get this done and then adjust it, and I'll show you that before I put it on somebody and model it. Okay, be right back. Hey everybody, so back with this the finished holster belt with both sides all sewn together with the little extra accent pieces here, and I got the straps in the front, and I got the grommets in the back. But I wanted to show you kind of what I was explaining before. The straps in the front, how adjustable they are. So I have the Chicago screws here, then I have extra holes, right? And then there's the same thing over on this side. So if I wanted to make the straps longer for either side, I could totally do that. Aside from the buckles right here that have the holes in them, you can also adjust the width of this in and out. So it's super customizable for different, if you want to higher on the waist, lower on the waist. If you're a bigger guy, bigger girl, and you need the more space like me, then there's extra room for that there. And then of course on the back, the laces that you can make this a little bit wider, you can tighten it up. That's totally up to you. But I'm going to show you it on a mannequin here in a minute, and maybe I'll even model it. But here's the section for the holsters, and this also is adjustable up and down. And then on the leg, these are little hoops for you to put the strap in, and then you can move it left and right on your leg to get the good position. So here's just a prototype that I did for a flintlock pistol. It's like a pirate pistol, right? So and I'll have a strap for these here just so you can see. But so imagine it here on your leg, and with the strap through here, you can move it more this way, or you can move it higher on your leg, lower on your leg with this piece here, just moving it up and down. So allows tons of flexibility for making sure it fits right for you. Okay, and I'll have some of these patterns, the holster, flintlock pistol holsters and revolver holsters, stuff like that separately, or maybe I'll make it a pack. But for now, this belt, this is the holster belt with lacing on the back. like I said, I'll be doing another one that'll have straps and buckles on the back side, and it'll have a thicker belt on the front, double bar buckle, and so it'll be thicker here. But other than that, the holster parts, the leg part will be the same. So it's just a style difference in the belt itself. Okay, so let me finish that one as well, and show you how that looks, and then I'll get some glamour shots of these with pistols and something on the holsters, like a bag maybe even. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey guys, so this is a different version of the holster belt that I'm making, and you'll see that I'm going to be using like for the buckle, it's going to be a double bar buckle, and the buckle, there's going to be a buckle instead of lacing on the back. There's going to be buckles with a thick piece on the back for making adjustments. So the previous one that we're looking at uses lace or lacing on the back, and this one I'm going to use a buckle on the left, buckle on the right, to make it, adjustments that in the backside, and then on the front, instead of two individual 1-inch straps or buckles, I'm going to be using a thicker one, and then with the buckle itself is going to be the two tongues. So this is a different version. I already got all the pieces cut out here for it, but I'm going to be doing this one as well at the same time as the other one, and then I have a third one in here that I'll be doing as well, and instead of a single thick strap or buckles on the back, it's going to have two. So it'll be like this shape here with two straps coming here, two straps coming here, and have 1, 2, 3, 4 buckles on the back side. So some variations. Also on the other one, it'll have just a single. No, I think I think it has two on the front as well, but I'll show you that when I get to it. So this pattern or this bundle has 3 different variations on the holster belt itself for you to choose from, and I'll go through all 3 of those. All right, here we go. Okay, so here's the second belt, holster belt done. This is the back side that I was telling you about. So this piece, you can see the holes here for the buckle. They can be adjusted. They're 1-inch increments, and there's space for more here if you need to extend out and you make more holes. But yeah, so you can adjust it here with the dual prong buckles. If you wanted to use single prong, single tongue or prong, whatever, you can do that. I got these from Buckle Guy. I think they look pretty cool with the textured roller bar there. And so yeah, I have the leg pieces here, and the front, similar to the other belt, it can be adjusted here, right? So if you needed to adjust the buckle and these pieces outward or inward, you would just need to use these Chicago screws here. So this whole area, if I can see that better. Yeah. So this whole piece here with the goes into the buckle in the front can be adjusted, forward and back. And the same thing with the buckle piece. You got the Chicago screws here. These are the open back Chicago screws. I got these from Tandy because that's what I was able to get. But if you want to use different Chicago screws, you get it from Amazon or some other place. But yeah, so this one as well, you can shift it forward. There's some space, a couple holes here, and these are some more spaces here. And these are spaced in inch intervals. So you could actually shift this piece, 1 closer or 1, 2 inches this way, 2 more inches this way, and then like on the back side, I showed you, you could move this another inch out another inch out, or there's even room for more holes, so a couple inches out. So you could do 2, 4, 6, 8. 8, you need to expand this 8 more inches for if you have a wider belt size or a wider hip size that you're trying to fit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the work. I'm going to work on the third version of this, which mostly it's just the back side, and instead of having a single bar, a single one of these, it's going to have 2. So we'll have 2 straps here, 2 straps here, and it'll have 4 buckles. So that's pretty much the only difference in the next one, but I'll show you that anyway. All right, be back in a minute. Hey everybody, so this is the third variation to the gun holster or the holster belt. I didn't do the whole thing, obviously, because the main thing that changed is just this back part. So here's the pattern here, but it's larger, and it has two buckles on each side. In the pattern, I didn't include the things for the rivets for the O-ring or these little D-rings. I just wanted to show how you can some variation to the pattern. Okay, so don't go looking for holes here or little tiny straps for D-rings, because they're just not any there. So yeah, with variations like this or here, you can attach a knife to the back, or attach different things to the belt this way. So this is just a preview or a view of how you might upgrade your holster belt. I'll probably finish this later, but for now, this is version 3. I'll show you all 3 together here in just a second, but it's very straightforward. You just cut out this piece, and then you have the buckles, buckle straps here, and then you just rivet it all together and then sew down these strips here as kind of like strap keepers as well. These are all 1 inch buckles, 1 inch straps. In case you're wondering, these are 3/4 inch, because this strap right here is 3/4 inch, in case you were wondering. So let me get some pictures with the rest of the belts being worn and all of them kind of laid out together, so you can see that. And I have some previews on a mannequin of using these holster belts with some of the gun holsters and the replicas that I have around here. So, and with some, I have my son and my daughter wearing them, so you can see how they kind of look. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Instagram, Facebook, or on Etsy. I'd love to see how you guys' turns out. So send me some pics when they're done, and good luck. Thanks. Okay, so here's a quick on a mannequin, the holster belt. I have one of the flintlock pistol holsters in place, so you kind of see how this goes. So you can see here that this is adjustable, so I can make this go up or down on the thigh, totally adjustable. And then here's another side where it's a little bit higher. So you just adjust it, pull the strap a little bit higher there. It's a little higher on the thigh. But yeah, this is how it sits on a mannequin. Let me show you the back real quick. And here's the back side that's also adjustable on both sides there with those double tongue buckles, and the straps there, they're in the thigh that are also have their buckles as well. So here's one of them. Just wanted to show you the belt in place with one of the, this is a 3D printed flintlock, but this works. Okay, let me show you the other one. Okay, Here is the other version with the two straps on the front, and it has a lace up back. But here's the smaller holster. It has the Nerf flintlock in it. But see how it just kind of, you can set it right to the height of your hand. It's adjustable. I think it came out really well. There's the straps in the back. Here's the lace back on this version, so it's adjustable there as well. So yeah, adjustable there. Like I showed you before, these are areas where the whole strap can move back or forward. There's the buckles, and then there's these Chicago screws here as well, where they can move forward and back. You can see one of the holes right there. So the third version is very much like these. The only difference is the back side is going to have two straps instead of a thick one like the other version. So I'll also include, aside from the different holsters, the flintlock, I'm doing another holster for a regular 6-shooter, just like a Western. So that'll be included in the pack as well. Okay. Yeah, so here's the three I was talking about. 3 different versions. There's 2 different belt side, the front side versions that have, so there's the 2 strap or 2 buckles, single. So this one is going to be the same that this one uses. This version, this third version back, in the pattern has this front. There's the leg straps. I just have these off. Remember, these have buckles on them, so they're super easy to come off and super easy to adjust. So they would just go right here. All right, so that's the 3 of them. I think they came out pretty good, and I think they turned out really well being worn. You'll see it here in just a second. All right, good luck. Any questions, let me know. All right, bye.